Alright guys, welcome back to another Shop Don't Stop video, where we're going to be installing an LED light bar on Jamie's 4Runner.
Yeah, so I got my hands on a Rigid Horse 32-inch spot flood combo light bar, and we're going to be installing it today along with this switch.
Got a MIG tuning aftermarket switch that looks pretty OEM, so we're going to see how it goes.
Alright, so Shrikar already took this out of the box, but we got a Nilight off-road LED light harness. This is with 14 gauge wire for this. So here is the Rigid Horse 32-inch light bar. We've got spots in the center and floods on the outside. It has a pretty good build quality. It feels pretty heavy, pretty happy with that. There is no gasket, so we're going to use some silicone to seal that up, and hopefully no moisture or dust will get in there. And for MIG tuning, like Shrikar said, we got this OEM looking switch. We'll show you how it looks in the car. I'm really happy with it. That also looks pretty solid. And with this Rigid Horse light bar, it did come with these light brackets, and we're going to be using these. We're not going to be fabricating our own for this one, and they're pretty sturdy. They're powder coated. Pretty happy with it. Let's get it installed.
Alright guys, so we measured the light bar, it's 32 inches, and now I measured it across from one side of the grill to the other side, and it's about 36 inches. So with those measurements, 36 minus 32 means that we're going to leave 2 inches of leeway on each side to center the bar up. So in the next shot, we're going to be drilling some holes and mounting it up. We measured and marked the spots where we're going to be drilling, and we made sure the light bar is going to be centered and far forward enough for us to be able to release the hood. So next we're going to just get into it and drill these holes.
Alright, so Shrikar is mounting up this light bar here. He's got this side on, and he's fastening the other side. Just tightening it up.
Pretty good.
Looks pretty good, boys.
Alright, so starting here on the front of the car, I ran the wire through this small area right here to make sure that it stays away from the radiator and all the other components, and pulled it right out behind the headlight, and here it is. So we're going to hook this up to the wiring harness and get it all situated with the battery and then the switch.
So on these 4th gen 4Runners, the way you run extra wires through the firewall is you find your big wire harness right here, and there's a little nub on the rubber gasket that goes through the firewall. I don't know if you can see it very well, but you cut that off and it gives you an extra hole to run wires through, like LED light bars or things like that. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna cut that little nub off and expose our hole so we can run our wire harness through.
Alright guys, so as you can see, we got that wire through, and I came over on this side while Jamie pushed it through and got these 3 tabs pulled in, and now we can wire the switch and the LED lights. Alright guys, so Jamie got this wiring harness tied up with the harness that came with the switch. So what we're gonna do now is pop this little panel off, feed this switch or the wire through here, and then we're gonna get one of the old factory fake switches out by pushing it through from the back, as you can see. Then you got your light bar switch, feed this wire right on through, like so. Plug it in, make sure it's secure, and then push it right in. It should fit nicely. And as you guys can see, we got it hooked up so that when you push this light on, the LED light bar lights up. Thanks for tuning in on this video. As you can see, it was a pretty easy process, but we ran into a few kinks, but it all got sorted out in the end. So we got the light bar installed. It's really nice and sleek, but I'm gonna see what Jamie thinks about it.
So I agree, it does look good. It's very low profile. You really can't even see that it's there unless you're looking for it. And I think this Rigid Horse 32-inch light bar is actually gonna do the job for us out west in a couple weeks. Gonna take it on some trails, get some footage of it actually performing, and then we're gonna do an update video in a few months. So be on the lookout for that.
So if you guys like this product or any of the other products we use in this video, use the link down below, and it definitely supports our channel. And let us know how it goes on your own vehicle. Leave a comment below on any other modifications we should do, and definitely leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for tuning in, and remember,
Shop, don't stop.